Hello, welcome to another video. In this video we are going to be transforming my Ikea cabinet. I think that's what it was called. So when I first got the cabinet, it looked like this, and hopefully I have a picture of what we did to it, because this is what it looks like at the moment. I'll show you a close-up too of what it looks like, because hopefully I do have a picture of what we did. We painted it black basically, but not with like a good paint, so it looks terrible. Here, I'm gonna try and get a little bit of a close-up. You can kind of see on the sides and stuff how it looks. Like that. All of that, and it looks terrible. Also, welcome to my backyard. I'm very excited to work out here, but not. Hopefully in the spring we'll be able to work out on here. Work out, you know, the stuff here. But yeah, turn that off. So we're gonna be doing that, and I already have a paint. What is going on? And I already have a paint color picked out. I'm super excited to see it on here. And it is for cabinets and stuff, so it won't scratch up. So what we're gonna do first is strip off the paint. Oh my gosh. Our house is a mess right now because we just moved like last week, so please ignore that. Just gonna stand behind it a little bit. So the next thing we're gonna do while the drawers are drying, because I washed them down with the hose after I took all the paint off. So my idea is kind of like this. I saw a video on YouTube. I'll put a screenshot right here of what she did. And I kind of want to do that, but I want to save money. All those baseboards that I took off the walls, I was thinking some of them are kind of okay as long as I clean them. So I'm thinking maybe if I flatten them out, I could possibly use them. Here's one of them. This one's really long. But as you can see, there's paint on it. And I don't know if it's exactly flat on the back, because if it's not, that's gonna be kind of a problem. But yeah, I was thinking of maybe taking off the paint of this as well. Or actually I wanna cut it to the shape, and if it looks good, then I'll take off the paint and glue it on there. So I can't really visualize very well without actually seeing it cut up. Do you know what I mean? Fuck it, I'm gonna cut it real quick. What do we think of that? I like can't decide if this looks good or not. I like can't decide. I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna figure it out. So I actually did not eat. I had an idea that there was some wood in the shed. So basically I remember that there was wood in the shed, and I wanted to see if there were some pieces that I could probably use instead of buying, because I'm really trying not to leave the house. I don't want to leave the house. That is the point. And I found these pieces. It's very long, as you can see, touching the ceiling and touching the ground. So, and I'm 4'11", so you can tell that. My problem is, one, they're all different widths. Like you could see that. They're not the same width. Which is, well, this one's slightly almost the same width. This one's really thin. You can kind of see here. I don't know if you could tell. I don't think they're all the same width. Or wait, actually they might be. That one's just randomly curved. I'm trying to put them all together. Or no, they're not. You can see here. They're all different widths. So that's the thing. And there's only 3 pieces. So I don't know if that's going to cover all 6 of the drawers. But I feel like it won't be too bad because I have a saw and I can trim it however I can to be all the same size. So I might just try that. I don't know, we'll see. I still don't know how I think it's gonna be too thick. I think it's too thick for this project. Like, I still have it here. I think it's too thick. I don't think it's gonna look nice. Like, this is too thick. Like, that's kind of thick. And the drawers already kind of stick out, so we don't want that. So I'm gonna take this off. That was too bad. I really wanted to try and reuse stuff. You know, reuse, reduce, recycle. Just to visualize. I'm gonna do this. I can maybe flip it because it's being weird. I don't know why this part of it is curved. It's very odd to me. Yeah, like that. And then if we got two of these. What do we think? And I think it would be good to... Oh, we're not gonna have enough pieces. I'm already looking at it. This is probably gonna cover like 2 drawers, I'm guessing. Man, should I just go to the store? I don't wanna go. I'm gonna send a picture to my fiance and see what he thinks. That looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna stick with this. All right, I am back from Home Depot. It took a minute because I was also returning some stuff. I was returning the rest of the flooring that I did that me and my fiance did in our gaming rooms. And I also returned another thing that my fiance bought at Home Depot. So I did that, and then I bought the supplies. I bought some of the wood trimming, some more of that. I'm dumb. I thought it was like $1 each. It's like $1 per inch or something. So I accidentally spent like, I want to say like 40 bucks on the wood trimming, like, which is crazy. I didn't know that, so I will know that from now on, because I just randomly cut it. I didn't like measure out exactly what I needed. So everything was like, because I guess they, what's it called, charge you by the length or whatever. So I didn't know that, and I did have some extra. I'll remember that for next time. And then I also got some other stuff for another project that I want to do next. And then, yeah, so now I'm back and I'm ready to start gluing the stuff on top. I got a liquid nail to glue the stuff on top, and bags, or a bag of these clamps to hold it down while it's drying. So hopefully that works out. But first, I'm gonna sand whatever was left, like the residue. And yeah. Oh, and I already chopped up all the pieces and measured it to what I wanted it. So yeah, just gluing and sanding. This Gatorade, it's pretty good. Oh, and I'm also probably gonna wait for my fiance on putting these on, because I'm kind of scared and I've never drilled a hole. So I'm just gonna wait for him because he knows more about this. But I think I'll measure it though. But I just don't know what drill size that's supposed to be for this, and I don't know that. But yeah. Now, before I start gluing everything, I'm gonna make sure all of these pieces actually fit on here. So that way I just go through it, glue it, and it's ready to go. Instead of gluing and then realizing halfway through that it doesn't even freaking fit. This is one of those wooden pieces that I grabbed from the shed, and it's very dirty. I'm just gonna sand it off. Whatever the heck was on it.
Alright, it's kind of hard to get these angles for me. I have no idea why. So, it's been a few hours and now it's time to sand some areas. So I have this sander, and hopefully this will make some areas more smoother than some. Like you can see kind of right here, and over here it's not very smooth. So I'm gonna try and smooth that out, and then I'm gonna go over with the caulk to do the edges and whatever areas, like for right here also is an example. It's not very filled in. I cut a little bit too much off. I'm gonna try and use caulk to save the edges. But yeah. I am not a professional, I don't know what I'm doing, but that's just how my thought process is. That's what I think I gotta do.
Right here.
Alright guys, so it might be windy, too windy, I'm sorry about the audio. I actually changed my idea on some things, and it's been a few days because I kind of messed up, and probably know why. But instead of putting feet on the bottom of the drawer. I'm gonna instead do this. So there's 2 wooden planks at the bottom, and I'm gonna put liquid nail and then also nail them down with a nail gun. So that's what I'm gonna do. Here, the idea, this is the bottom of the drawer, but I'm actually gonna move this because I don't have another long piece like this, and that's gonna be mine. So I'm actually gonna move this long piece to the front like this on the best looking side. I'm actually going to use wood glue. I don't really know if this saw is going to cut through this thick of a wood because it's pretty thick, so we're gonna try it. So I'm gonna be quite honest, I think this is gonna be terrible. I think it's gonna look bad. And that's because of my fault, because I wet it. Like, literally do not wet stuff. I just wet it because I was lazy and I didn't want to clean it by hand. So, oh well, this is just a failed project, I guess. But I am getting ready to spray paint it. I do like the color. Very nice. But we'll see. I think this is gonna look like shit. This is honestly kind of cool, but I wish we faced it the other way. I wish we faced the dresser the other way because it's kind of spraying on our house, and that way if it was the other way, it'd be spraying at the grass. So next time, it's because I can't move it up by myself. I have to have my fiance help me. Honestly,
looking not as bad as I thought it would. I mean, I can still see where I messed up at, but it's not that bad. I don't know if I'm gonna keep going on with the spray thing or if I should just manually do the rest. I think I'm gonna actually just manually do the rest. I'm gonna manually paint everything else. This is how it's looking so far. It looks good from far away, but up close does not look good. So I'm gonna clean up the paint can and then wait for this to dry so I can do another coat, but with like a brush. I also need to go buy a brush, so, because I don't have any. I destroyed the brush when I used that paint thinner, the orange strip. Hopefully you can hear me, I don't know. But yeah, that's it.